Hey YouTubers, so I'm back. So I decided to do a part 2 of the Bad Girls novel by Shannon Holmes. In part 1, I told you guys about part of the first chapter because I was so mad at what was going on. And so I'm going to continue talking to you guys about the first chapter, because I just finished the first chapter, and I'm going to tell you guys how I feel about it, but I'm pretty sure you guys know how I feel about it. So, I left off when Pete gave Tanya PCP. She didn't know that it was PCP. She thought it was weed, marijuana. And the what you call it, the symptoms of the drug started, taking effect on her, and she began, talking in a slurred voice, acting like a robot. She really couldn't do anything. She really couldn't talk because of the drug was taking a total effect on her. And Pete really took advantage of her. Like, oh my goodness, it really wowed me. Like, how could you do this? And it said that he waited all these years to, make his fantasies of her to come to realities because of all the years he had to put up with her, acting as her father or something, and her mom taking his disability check or something like that. So I guess it was revenge and him, making his fantasies come to reality. That is so sick to me. Like, he raped her, like, for several hours over and over again. Like, he'll do it, and then he'll take a break, and then he, like, did several positions, it said. Oh my gosh, it's so sick to me. And, like, the mom was still at work. He knew when the mom got off work, so he had he did it like several hours, like, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 hours he did it over and over again, taking breaks and stuff. And then when he was finally finished, he cleaned her, put her clothes on, and put her in bed, like, and tucked her away like she was sleeping or something. And he got his clothes and left. And wow, this girl, she was a virgin, and he popped her cherry. Like, oh my goodness. And so when the mom got home, they had got into it. Well, not really, but her mom was, like, really mad that she had got a passion mark on her neck, and, she really beated her really bad to a point that she couldn't go to school. And so when the mom got back, she was feeling kind of, like, oh, I probably should never done that or something like that. But then she smelt the sense of, sex in the air, and, she saw blood stains on her cover and condom marks. Like, oh my goodness. And she thought, in the smell of her man in the air, and she thought that the girl was being hot towards her man. And so she found a extension cord and started beating her again, beating the girl awake like she was asleep. And she really didn't know what was going on. She really couldn't even move. While she was, getting abused, she couldn't do anything. She couldn't say anything. She couldn't do anything. She couldn't feel anything. But when she woke up, like, oh my goodness, her anus was hurting. Her vagina was hurting. She couldn't really move her legs. It was horrible. And her mom was, like, really going at it with her. I don't know what's the deal with her mom. Like, she thought that her daughter, you know, seduced her man or something. Like, really? Like, you really thought that happened? Like, no, you know how men's are, they're the one with the, you know, the thing, the penis, whatever, and, like, she beat her, and, like, they was talking or something while she was beating her daughter, and she was like, "Where is your man?" And that's when she stopped beating her, and the mom took her to the hospital and got her checked or something. I think I'm not gonna go back into the book to see, but I think they said that she got raped, but they really didn't want to say that that she had got raped. But yeah, they left the hospital, and the mom didn't talk to the girl ever, like, for several months. And and Tanya, the daughter, I'm sorry, I keep on saying the daughter or the mother, but Tanya, the daughter, she wanted her mom, Veronica, to talk to her and comfort her and stuff like that. But she didn't. Oh my gosh, this mom was so upset that she had broken up the family. She really didn't give the girl time to, tell her what had happened. I don't think she I don't think she let her talk to tell her what happened. Like, Tanya really didn't know what happened. But, I don't know when she figured it out, but she figured it out. But after several months, one day after school, she came back home, and, like, the house was vacant, but it had her clothes in there. And so Veronica, the mother, left her on her own. So now she is out on her own. And this really and truly breaks my heart. Like, what mom would do that? Like, it really won't. I could, like, shed a tear right now, but I'm not. Like, but I could, like, just if I just keep thinking about it. But I'm not gonna think about it anymore. So, she don't have any place to go. She don't have any family member to go to, because her mom really talked bad about her to her family. The females in her family really don't want her coming around and breaking up their happy family, because they know how, fast she is and stuff like that, and, believing all the bad things the mom had said, not even giving her time to share part of her story. And the males, they were trying to take advantage of her, believing that what her mom said was true. And oh my goodness. So she was just living wherever she could. She decided to have do it with different people, so she could have place to stay until in the morning when they kick her out or something like that. And they would feed her and stuff like that. And so that's how she was living, from male to male, from house to house, so she could, eat and have a place to stay. And then one day, she was, I guess strip teasing or something like that in front of this dude that she think is the nicest guy that she have done it with or something. And he introduced her to his cousin Katrina, and she's a stripper. And he thought that it would be a good idea that, she Tanya become a stripper because he says that it's better than what she's doing now, that she can actually make money off of it. And like, he was really serious about it. And the next morning his cousin came over there and talked to her. And so Tanya told Katrina like why she wanted to be a stripper. She told her, all the stuff that went on between her mom and Pete and her family. And so when she heard that story, she just took the girl under her wing. She told her to pack up her clothes. She's moving in with her so she can teach her, how to do this new life journey or whatever. And so yeah, so now she have a place to stay. She's not on the streets anymore. And so yeah, so that's the chapter 1. So I hope you guys are reading this book with me. I haven't made up my mind like how many chapters I would read a day. Once again, this book is called Bad Girls, a novel by Shannon Holmes. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Shannon Holmes, I guess. You can check this book out at your public library, or you can go buy it offline or at Books A Million or something like that, or read it online or something with me so we can have a discussion about this book. This is really horrible. Like, she lives on the north side of Philly where there is poverty and like drug dealers and break-ins and stuff like that. And her mom, like, she is really strict and really harsh. And like, I don't think that she is, that she did the right thing. Like, I think she could have been more of a mother than more of a person thinking that her daughter was being an enemy or something like that. And the idea of, Pete, having these fantasies of Tanya was like really crazy and really sick. And like, I think the mom, like, she put men before her children, and that's like really bad. I don't think anyone should put men before their children. Like, they should believe their children, especially if they're a female. And that's really horrible, and I really feel terrible for this character in this book. But yeah, it was just so horrible. But that part is over. Hopefully it won't be anything happening like that in the rest of the book. So I'll keep you guys updated on, what I read and how I feel about it and stuff like that. So yeah, talk to you guys later. Bye.